All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Before we get back out to the phone line, just go out to Twitter. Steve Banko's watching the show with his girlfriend Amy tonight, and he wants to know, do you think Jalen Samuels is a better runner than James Conner?
No.
I'll let you go first.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
I think he could be a better threat.
I think he became this folk hero because of a few wildcat
Well, I
runs.
think I potentially think he could be a better weapon.
Was it the Seattle game?
Well, the Baltimore game, he threw the interception.
Well, yeah, the Seattle game was where they brought out the wild. What game was the game where they used him in the Wildcat?
Yeah, they all kind of run together.
Was it
Maybe
the Bengals
Seattle
game? Was it the Bengals game? Whatever game it was, it doesn't matter to me. Here's
Yeah.
the bottom line: the guy has become a folk hero because of a stretch of where he was in the Wildcat. No. I think, you want to tell me he catches the ball out of the backfield a little bit better? That's great. Wonderful. Okay, yes, he does. So does Rosie Nix. Who cares? Who cares?
All right. Steve, you fired Paul up. All right, the Battling Buccos, they signed a pitcher today off waivers from Colorado, Ron Howard. Ron Howard. Let's go out to Mike in Oakland.
Ron Howard? The guy that, guy that makes movies?
Sam Howard.
The guy that makes movies?
Mike, you there?
Hey, what's going on, Rich? How you doing, my friend?
Good, thanks for calling, buddy.
I'll try to be quick. I know it's at the end. Paul, how you doing? Listen, I want to just talk about Paul's column the other day about giving nutting a chance. Listen, I love a lot of your columns, Paul, but I totally disagree on that. The fact that he came out and told people that he doesn't plan on raising payroll when he knows that the draft and development is going to start taking a lot of time again because we have all new people and it's going to take a while.
Thanks a lot, Mike. I appreciate it. Sorry to cut you off. Please call back tomorrow, but I want to get with Paul on this one. How about Nutting coming out the other day and basically saying that baseball isn't fair for the Pirates? Isn't he the guy that voted against the salary cap? It's not a fair playing field for the Pirates.
But then he did say, hey, we're not going to use it as an excuse.
Yeah, but still, come on.
My only thing about this is if you don't trust Bob Nutting, trust Travis Williams. Because
Travis Williams came out and said payroll doesn't matter. That's the team motto again.
But the other part of it is I do not believe he would take a job that he didn't believe he has a chance to be successful. He's a younger guy, man. If this fails, you know what I mean, it derails his career. He's been on the upward path. He doesn't have to take this job.
Yeah, but he's a guy that wants to live here in Pittsburgh. He has a house here.
You take a job.
Yeah.
You take a job that you can succeed in.
I get it. I don't like when they say payroll doesn't matter because it does. It does matter.
Of course it
to a point. Maybe you don't have to spend $200 million or $160 million, but hey, let's get us into the $100 millions and be competitive with the Reds, the Cardinals, and Brewers, teams that you're fighting with in that division. We only have 15 seconds left. Any final words?
No.
All right. We got to go. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Hopefully you make the switch over to KDKA News right now.